Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel Make Math Easy. So in this video I just want to discuss one important thing for those who had completed class 10. So generally for the students who had completed class 10, there will be always a confusion which stream we have to choose or which course we have to do, or what are the choices that they have available, that are available actually in the market. So these are the few doubts that they will have. So for sure this video will help you people to choose a better career and best career for you. Okay, so let me tell you what are the actually options available one by one, and then for each course what are the different jobs available or where you will get a job. These are the things we will discuss. Let's get started. So my small suggestion here is, if you are interested, you just take take down the courses that I am going to discuss because there are many courses actually. So if you are just listening only, means it may not help you to track what is the course I am telling you there. So better please keep a pen with you so that you can just list down what are all your interests according to the courses that I am explaining. Okay, so now let's get into this. So the basic thing that you are all aware after 10th is you can go to 11th or 12th. In some states we will call it as a intermediate, some states we will call it as a PUC, right? So pre-university college. So if you want to wish to go to 11th or 12th, you have three choices again here. One is art stream, second is commerce, and third one is science stream. So who has to choose the art stream? For example, if you wish to become a teacher, lawyer, professor, these type of things, if you want to wish to become any of these fields, then you have to choose the art stream. So to what are the subjects that you will have generally in the art stream is history, geography, English, psychology, philosophy, these type of general subjects. So that means in the 10th standard, if you are not that much strong in so-called core subjects, maths, physics, science, maths, physics, if you are not strong in the maths and physics that is related to the science stream, you can go for the arts where you will have a lot of opportunities as well, right? So here what are the jobs that you will get after joining the art stream? That means after 12th, what are the courses that you have to do if you opt for the art stream? So there are courses something like Bachelor of Arts, Master of Arts you can do afterwards, or Bachelor of Social Work you can do, or BEd that means Bachelor of Education. So these are the few courses that you have to do after completing the art stream in class 12. Okay, so now when it comes to the commerce stream, so those who wants to become a chartered accountant, or accountant in any company, manager, the even bank PO, finance manager, bank manager, those who want to go in this field which is related to the completely economy point of view, something like a chartered accountant, bank PO, finance manager, bank manager, all these things related these things, you can opt for the commerce stream. So now to join for the commerce stream, what are the subjects you will have in general? The subjects are accountancy, economics, business studies. These are the few subjects where it is completely new for you, because in 10th you just learned only part of these subjects. In the social studies only you might have learned about what is the macroeconomics, microeconomics and all. But in commerce stream you are going to learn these things very from the beginning, and it's a very new to you. So when it's a new to you, there is no question called as fear or you cannot learn and all. It's just from the day one whether you are completely focusing on the concepts or not is important, right? So what is the courses that you have to do once if you complete the commerce stream in class 12? There are many courses like something like Bachelor of Commerce, BCom is there, BS is there, Bachelor of Statistics, and BCom, BBA, that means Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Computer Application, and BMS, that is Business of Bachelor of Management Studies, and CA, Company Secretary positions. So these are the courses that you have to do to get into the jobs. This is what related to the commerce stream. So now I am coming to the science stream, which is major of us are opting, without any logic, I can say. So the one thing is, please don't go into the way that crowd is moving. Just understand the simple logic. You just take some your friends or relative circle. You just see the people who are all completing engineering, who are completing the medical line, and who did few courses like fire safety or forensic science, or something like plastic engineering or chemical engineering, petroleum engineering. You just get this data from the known people of you. You will understand where the competition is more. And the point here is, whenever you are having a competition, the company or the recruiter no need to come to us to recruit us, right? He will have many other choices everywhere. But just imagine where you are having a less crowd. Obviously, the recruiter won't have any another choice other than you. So, in the starting, you should have a dare to do that the course that people are not opting for. Once if you do that, and if you are able to master in that, you don't have to worry about that, because for sure opportunities will come. Okay, right. So I will just quickly tell you about what is the science stream. If you are very much interested in math, physics and chemistry as well, and biology also, then obviously science. So you can opt for the science stream. So in the science stream, you are having many courses. So depends on your interest, you have to go for the further choices. For example, if you opted for the science stream in the 11th and 12th, let us say that you are very much interested in chemistry. So if you are interested in chemistry, you have many options like chemical engineering, petroleum engineering. These are the few things available, and where the competition is very less, and the people opting for those courses are also very less. And even in the plastic engineering, there are you can, students who had a very much interest in the chemistry even can opt for the plastic engineering, right? So these courses are not very much, we are not having that much awareness of these courses, because we used to see people opting for the same regular courses in the engineering, something like the same CSE, ECE, IT, EEE, mechanical, civil. Only these courses are only that we know, the people we are aware of, those are all just opting for these courses only. So please try to do according to your interest and the passion. Don't choose the course because someone else is taking, because once if you choose the course on your own interest, the basic advantage is, whatever problem you will face also, you will deal that with a lot of interest and the passion. If you are not choosing with some without any interest or without any passion, and if you just choose a course based on others are choosing, what will happen is, when any problem or hurdle comes for you, you won't show that much interest to solve that. Instead, you will try to skip that one, right? So it's a course is like a sequential process. You cannot skip any particular step to become a master. So you have to do each and every step every time with a lot of interest and passion. So my suggestion is, better choose the topic or the course according to your own passion and interest. So if you are choosing a course which is not taken by any others, let us say your known people are not taking till now, none of your friends or relatives had taken that course, you want to opt for that, you should have a clarity on what you are going to do in that. If I complete bachelor's in 3 years in that particular, say some fashion technology, I am talking about fashion technology. In the fashion technology, if you want to opt for that, what is your future plan? You should have a vision for that, what you want to be. That clear cut idea only will help you out. Okay, and one more important thing, once you join the course, be in touch with your seniors. Those people only might have got some more information than you by that time. So if you just keep in touch with them, obviously you can be able to be placed in a better place, right? This is all about the science stream. And other than the science, and I mean till now I talk about only engineering. What if the medical thing, right? So the people who are interested in biology, they can opt for biology, math, physics, and chemistry in 12th, and later on they can go to the engineering courses, something like a biotech engineering, genetic engineering, forensic science course, or these are the few courses now actually running very well in the market. And also I can just say one common point here, medical field is going to be very huge in the future. Why? Because we are the one who are actually making the medicines compared to all the other countries also. So see, if you see US, it's actually a 5% of the world population, but still they are spending a lot on the medical market. Why? Because they don't have the companies which are producing the medicines. But we are 17% of population, but we are still spending very less amount on the medical. Why? Because we are making the medicines here. Though we are exporting the the raw material from the China, but still China is not making the medicines. So in medical field we have a lot of scope in the future. I think I can say that medical industry is going to rule India for decades. I can say at least 2 decades. For 20 years it will rule. So I'm not very much in favor of medical, but just think before joining the course. This is what my expectation and whatever knowledge I have that I'm sharing with respect to medical market. So if you have an interest in the medical, only if you have an interest or if you have a passion for that, only opt for the medical so that you can see a better scope in that, right? So coming to the medical courses, you have diploma in rural healthcare, diploma in paramedic nursing, pathology lab technician, diploma in hospital assistance. These are the few diploma courses where you are having after the 10th in the medical line. So do we have only the medical courses? Don't we have any paramedical course? Yes, we have. The paramedical course is mainly, the intention here is if you want to give a clinical service to the patients, then you have to opt for the paramedical courses. So few of the paramedical courses are, you just please try to take down this words which is little tricky here. DMLT, Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology. DHFM, Diploma in Hospital Food Service Management. DOT, Diploma in Ophthalmic Technology. So these are the few paramedical courses available after the 10th itself. So the difference here is paramedical courses means you can just go and do the clinical service to the patients. So if you have really that passion for doing the service to the patients, you can just opt for any of these three courses. I will just repeat: DHLT, Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology; DHFM, Diploma in Hospital Food Service Management; DOT, Diploma in Ophthalmic Technology. So generally these paramedical courses of it lasts for around 2 years, 2 to 3 years, but mostly courses are getting completed in 2 years itself. Later you can do your bachelor's and then master's. So it's always a good thought of going to diploma and then bachelor's and then master's, because you will get the subject to the core actually. If you just go for the directly the bachelor's, I mean that means after intermediate, if you are going intermediate or +1 +2, if you are going for bachelor's degree, what actually will happen is you will have a scope to learn the subject but not to the core. You will get the subject, but once if you do the diploma also, you will just get the hands-on experience. That is really important in job point of view, right? Because in the field you have to work, you have to come to know what is actually the work is going on. That hands-on experience you will get only in the diploma courses mostly. So if you have any chance and interest and passion as well, please try to do diploma followed by the bachelor courses, right? So next stream that I am going to discuss is really a very important and interesting stream as well. That is the travel and tourism. As per the World Travel Council, it is what their survey is saying is, coming in a coming days, India is going to be boom in the travel and tourism sector because of this COVID time. Now this tourism and travel sector is facing some issues, but the prediction is it is going to be a very successful industry in the coming days. So even in this also we have some diploma courses, something like diploma in food and beverage management, diploma in nutrition, diploma in hospitality management, diploma of catering, diploma in hotel management, and diploma in front office and reception management. Because you should need that type of skills to deal with the people. You cannot just go and sit in the front office and you can deal with the people. It's really a difficult task. You will be trained with a certain courses, then only you can be able to opt for that position, that front office and reception management, right? So these are the few travel and tourism courses that are available. In everything, almost the diploma course is available, which is lasting for 2 to 3 years, maximum of 3 years, minimum of 2 years, right? And next I am going to talk about ITI courses. Have you heard anything, anytime, or have you seen anywhere ITI jobs? It is nothing but Industrial Training Institute. So I can just say simply it's a job oriented courses. See, for example, if a particular person had interest in the electrician part, so the course will be completely depending on electrician only, plumber, only plumber thing, draftsman, only draftsmanship. So it's a job oriented course. That means corresponding to that course, that skill will be developed in you. So you might have seen in news nowadays, our leaders are all talking about skill making, right? Nowadays skill, making the skill or learning the skills is becoming an important task. So if you are having any specific stream, that means you decided already that you want to be in this particular, like electrician or plumber or draftsmanship, don't think that these are the lower level jobs and all. There is nothing called as a lower level jobs. It's all about whether you are doing with the passion or not, right? And one more thing, you might have seen in notifications and all, these people are only recruited by the government. Mostly central government and state government jobs are available because industries are coming on, and for constructing or any industry, they cannot just take the people who are normally available. Those who did a complete course with ITI, that means it's a job oriented skills. So that means they will believe that these people are trained completely on this thing. That's why only ITI jobs are mostly recruited by the government companies, especially central government, right? So some few courses I will tell you, something like quantity surveyor, data entry operator, lab technician, hospitality staff, fashion designing, horticulture, logistics assistant. These are the few job oriented ITI courses available in the market. These are very few. Still there are a big list of the courses available in ITI. These are the few and which are going to be little bit in trendy. And coming to the next thing, there are few certification courses also. So this certification courses is a very simple thing. It's like short term courses. You can just take a certification in a 2D or 3D animation if you are interested in film making and all. Nowadays animations, graphics, film making, video graphics, these are all becoming a trending day by day. So you can do some sort of certifications in the 2D animations and 3D animations, graphics, animations, event management, hospitality management, and you can say some film making, video graphics. These are all the just certification courses, and where you can see you can just build on your own. You can build your own industry, I can say. That means your own ideas can be generated. You can just stand on your own eyes. You don't need to work in any company or organization, you can just based on your skills you can just develop your own empire, right? And there are even some certification courses also, like search engine marketing, search engine optimization. You might have seen this search engine is nothing but, in the Google or YouTube, if you are searching for any particular thing, it will do some optimization, and accordingly only your results will be displayed there. So these are the few courses which are, there is something called as an SEO, search engine optimization. It's really a demanded course as of now, and this will have a future as well. So you just have to think of based on your interest, you have to just opt for the choice. It will help you to grow in a better way. And the last but not least, we have an vocational courses as well. Vocational courses, the basic difference between ITI courses and vocational courses is, ITI courses are job oriented courses, whereas the vocational courses are industry oriented courses. So that means if I just take a plastic industry or petroleum industry or health sector, according to the sector or according to the industry, there will be different skills needed. So according to that, you have to choose the courses. For example, if you are interested in petroleum industry, there is some skills needed for that petroleum industry. So you should be doing some certification courses or vocational courses in that industry, which will help you to get a job in that particular industry. So that means initially itself you have to fix your path where you want to go, and your destination also is needed. Accordingly, you just have to pick up the courses available, right? So just I can say small examples like a hotel operation courses, like you have to think of that food and beverages and the catering, or this type of many things will be available in the hotel operational courses. Something if I take something like a banking and finance, there are many things in the banking and finance sector. So according to that sector, you need some basic skills that has to be focusing on. So accordingly, vocational courses will give you that sort of idea how to get survive in that particular sector. So you just have to fix in what is the what is the path that you are going to take, right? And the last one I am going to discuss is the CAT course, CAT. So this is nothing but certified accountancy training. So even if you are interested in the commerce or commerce and chartered accountant, something like that, you can just opt for the CAT course. It is, I think, around some 2 years. So after completion of this course, you will be getting jobs in ICAI. You can say that Chartered Accountant of India. So you have to. It is not just it may be a simple course or tough course. It's a secondary thing, but commerce, dealing with the commerce is not that much easy. You have a lot of things to keep in your mind. When it comes to tax filing or accountancy or business studies, economics, it's a lot subject. So but you can deal lot of subject also easily with an interest only. So I'm telling you again, if you are interested, you can opt for that CAT course who wants to do something like a chartered accountant and all. So according to that course, once you have to complete that course, and ICAI will offer you jobs based on that course, or sometimes you have to opt for some bachelor's course as well, so that to get into the actual field. Okay, so the last point that I want to tell you is, first decide your passion, what you want to be, what are your interest lies, where are your interest lies, and what profession you can do in a better way, right? So please don't think like no one is opting this, if I opt what will happen. If you opt, you will be the only one according to you, and also according to your friends who is opting that. That means there is a lot of scope for you to get a job easily, provided you learn your subject entirely with effective knowledge and application part, right? So all the best students, choose the best courses for you from this. If you like this video, please try to subscribe, and every week you will be getting this type of some interesting information for you. And in the next week Sunday, we are going to tell you what are the courses that you have available after completing the 12th or intermediate or PUC. Okay, thank you, stay safe.